everybody has their flaws, and yours is just you're hairy, and that's okay. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about something that I wasn't gonna bring up, but I've seen that girls actually suffer from this as well, so why not bring it up? We all have our flaws, right? And my flaw is I grow facial hairs. I grow facial hairs, I grow chest hairs, I grow neck hairs, sideburn hairs, just I'm hairy. I also grow hairs like in weird sporadic places on my cheeks, and I'm here to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about my laser experience and now my electrolysis experience. So just to give you guys a little backstory, in 2013 I was a sophomore in high school, and I was at my friend's house, and she noticed that I had a curly black hair on my chest, one single curly black hair in the middle of my chest, and I just was like embarrassed and freaking out because I'm like, oh my goodness, I got a hair on my chest. So she plucked it for me, and then a couple of months later I realized that it was 5 hairs, and then 10 hairs, and then 20 hairs, and it was just hairy all on my chest from like here down beneath my chest area. And I also grow hairs around my areolas, and it was just getting out of control. So later on I started realizing that I was growing facial hair on my chin, underneath my chin, my neck, and also on my sideburns and weird places on my face. And so I went to my gynecologist and I asked her, like, what can I do? So she sent me to the lab to get lab work done to see if my hormones were imbalanced, and they actually were not. Everything came back normal. So she was just like, you know, I'm gonna prescribe you to the lightest birth control and we'll see if that works. But she's told me I think it was gonna take like 3 months to a year to see if anything really changes. So I waited for 3 months and I was still hairy. I waited 6 months, nothing. A year, hair was still growing. I was the bearded lady by this point. I know within a year's time that the hairs are still growing back strong, and so she told me to try laser. So with laser, I read that it is permanent, but it is also very expensive. When I went to get laser done, I would get my face treated and my entire chest for $280, I think. Oh no, it was $210 to be exact. And I was going every 4 to 6 weeks because they told me that I need to come consistently if I want to burn the hair follicles and the hairs wouldn't grow back, you know, it's permanent. So I was going for an entire year, and I must say that laser actually did lighten my hairs in certain areas. But I also heard that if you get laser done on one area, then hairs will start growing in another area. I'm not really sure how true that is, because all the areas that I had hair growing, it was already there before laser. But I will say that it did make the hairs lighter, and the pain for laser on a scale of 1 to 10, it was about a 6, like nothing crazy. My skin would be irritated though, and in between my sessions, if hair would grow, then I would just have to shave like I was before. That was another thing too. I was shaving my chest like every 2 to 3 days, and I just felt like less of a woman because I'm like, I need to shave my chest, I need to pluck my chin. You know, I just had a lot of work to do before I would like go out to parties or just go out into the world in general. I would have to shave and pluck my face. So I realized that laser wasn't doing anything for me, so I had to go back to the drawing board myself, and I found something called electrolysis, and I was just super excited because I heard that it's permanent. I've only been to 3 electrolysis appointments, and let me tell you guys, that shit hurts like hell. I be laying in that chair holding on to my seat tight because on a scale of 1 to 10, electrolysis is about an 8 or a 9.5. Like, it really hurts. And what they do is they send a needle into the hair follicle, they burn it, and then they pull the hair out with a tweezer, and they do that all over your face, and it just feels like little pinches. Like, I don't know, it hurts. So I've only been to 3 sessions. I'll show you guys what my face looked like before, after, and then probably a couple of hours later. I realized that electrolysis, it left me with little scabs on my face. I guess because the hair follicles are getting burnt, so it leaves scabs behind. But I'm hoping that electrolysis will work. I'm not really sure what to believe anymore because I was told that laser hair removal was permanent and it wasn't. So hopefully electrolysis is. And if you guys want to come with me, you know, on my electrolysis journey, then let me know by liking this video, and then I'll know to make more videos like this one, and I'll take you guys with me to my appointment so you can meet Gail. That's who does my electrolysis treatments. And so far, I don't know, do I like electrolysis? Yeah, for now it's pretty cool. When I leave, I don't have to worry about shaving or plucking or tweezing for the next like 4 to 6 weeks, because my hair cycle is a little different. Well, everybody's hair cycle is different from one another. Since my hairs are like light and fine, when I do see a lot of hairs are becoming present, then I go back and make an appointment. And it's actually cheaper than laser. Electrolysis, they go based off of time. So it takes 30 minutes to do my chin, my sideburns, and my neck area, and I pay $60, and that's actually not that bad. It's way cheaper than paying $210 for one session when I'm just paying $60 for 30 minutes. I didn't have her start on my chest just yet because it hurts, and I just really want to focus on my face because, you know, that's like the first thing people see. If not, I always wear shirts that's like not showing my chest, and if so, then I shave. You can shave in between electrolysis appointments. Like if you see a couple of hairs, you can shave them, but you can't tweeze them, and you can't, or else when the next time you go in, it's not gonna be a hair to treat. So you're not supposed to pluck the hairs. You can cut them with a scissors, or you can just shave them. So far I haven't been shaving or cutting my hairs in between sessions, so that's why I try to be on time. I don't know, I hope electrolysis really works out for me. I'm super excited because in my past relationships, when guys realize that I grow hairs on my face and chest and stuff, it's just like super embarrassing, and they just really know how to point things out and make you feel really bad about it. But trust me, it is not as bad as they make it seem, because everybody has their flaws, and yours is just you're hairy, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine, because a lot of people suffer from growing hairs on their chin and their chest and everywhere else. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Don't let anyone make you feel down about, you know, growing hairs in men-like places when you're a woman. It's very hard for me to go out sometimes, or it was very hard for me to go out sometimes, just because I would have to make sure, like, oh, like, did I shave? Or I'll leave the house and be like, oh my goodness, I forgot to shave my chest. Oh my goodness, you know, I look in the car mirror and it's like a lot of light, and now I could really see the hairs on my chin present, and I'm just like, I forgot to pluck my chin, but I have to be, you know, at this place in the next 10 minutes. I don't have time to pluck my chin, so now I'm going out with a hairy chin. And all I can say is that's fine. Like, don't let anyone put you down about any flaw that you have. Everyone has flaws. Everybody. Nobody's perfect. So this brings me to the end of this video. Don't forget to let me know if you want more videos like this one, or if you guys want to come to my sessions and whatnot. Like this video and then I'll know that you guys are interested. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.